Hello YouTubers, Dylan here with another drawing tutorial. In this video, I'm going to be showing you all how to draw the Beast, or the Prince, from the Disney movie Beauty and the Beast. So get yourselves a piece of paper, get a good pencil, like this video, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. So we want to start off with a simple circle shape. And like I always say in my videos, draw light and loose shapes first. And then, below this circle shape, there's going to be kind of a, we're kind of turning this character, it's kind of a bell shape. His head shaped a little bit like a bell. Then we're going to put in our center line so that we know where the middle of his face will go. A line across for where his eyes will go. A line for his nose. And a line here for his mouth. Okay. So we've pretty much planned out our shapes. Now let's start with the nose. This nose is a little different than others, so take your time. It's basically, it's almost a diamond shape, except the top end, except it's shaped, it's like, this top end is longer, this lower end is smaller, this end here is a little smaller, and this end is bigger. And then we need to draw like these marks here. Just like that. And now, before we get to his eyes, we should probably do his eyebrows. So let's do that, yeah. So you're gonna put that curve there, followed by this straight line up here. And then these eyebrows are very thick. Thicker than other eyebrows we've drawn in the past. And this one kind of like wraps around his head. This one's going to be raised high. And then this one is going to be a little lower. So the curve right here will be just like that. So we'll draw that. And we're going to draw this side of his head here, because, well, this eyebrow is also going to be wrapping around. So we'll draw that end. Okay, now let's draw his eyes. His eyes are, they're not exactly perfect squares. This one is a little bit triangular shaped. It's almost like a, kind of like a, maybe a diamond. And then don't put a little line up here. That's the eyelid. And here's a lower eyelid right there. And now we need to draw the other eye that goes right here. And put a little detail at the top for maybe a rim of that eyelid. Here's the other eye here. Here's the lower eyelid and an upper eyelid, just like that. This eye is going to be a little wider open, and this one is going to be kind of like with those eyebrow expressions. Okay, now we need to draw the irises, which are circles, and we're going to have them both on the right side so that he's looking at us. So we'll draw these two circles inside the eyes. Put some circles inside the eyes. Give him some highlights. And fill those in to bring them to life. Okay. Now, we're not done with the nose. This is actually the bridge of the nose. I probably should have done this first before we got to the eyebrows and eyes, but no big deal. So you're going to draw these two shapes. This side will be smaller, this side will be bigger. Then you're going to draw two curves that go in a similar way, small side here, big side here, because he's turned, and it's part of perspective. Then we're going to draw a curve down here. It's almost like the bottom half of a sphere, except this side will be a little flatter with a curve here. That'll be the nostril. You can fill that in if you want, and then connect that end right there. So we got that. Now, let's draw his mouth. So we'll draw a line here and a wavy curve right here. Then we need to curve this all the way here. Okay, then he's got these teeth that stick out. They're razor sharp, they're jagged. So you draw these claw shapes that go like this. All right, and then we're gonna draw another curve that follows the shape of this curve. This is his lower lip. Then you're going to connect that right there. Okay, so we got that. Now, maybe let's draw his goatee next. His little beard that sticks out. So you're going to draw these two lines here, another line here. Then we're going to draw a curve that goes like this. Draw a curve here. Then you're going to draw a point lightly right here that almost, maybe you could say it looks like the bottom of a heart. But now you need to draw these lines that indicate like folds or hair flocks. Here's a small one here. Here's another small one right here. So you got that. Okay, now we should probably go on and get most of the details on his face. So we're going to start with these V shapes. They're at the bottom of his eyes, that are below his eyes, that go like this, right here. And then you're going to draw these side shapes right here. Connect that all the way down. Then you're going to bring this little curve down here. Okay. Then you're going to curve this side here, and it's going to have these 3 different little hairs. Do a similar thing with this side. I'm going to curve that all the way over, and then put these maybe these 3 little hairs. You can put that there. And then right over here, actually we need to do this side first. So we'll put these curves here. There are 3 of these. And then okay, so we got that. All right. Then right at the top, we're going to draw a curve here. Put a curve up here. Okay. Then put this little shape here. Connect that. Okay. Then we're going to put another series of, we're going to put this kind of shape on this side, except it'll look a lot bigger since it's on the front. Then you're going to connect this end all the way right here. All right. Next thing, we got to draw, we'll at least draw one of his ears. So we're going to draw this big, it's almost an S shape, except this line will stick out. Draw a curve right here. Then we need to create a point like a leaf. Then we connect, make sure this line gets thin, and then it slowly gets thick over here. That's the outer edge of his ear. And then right here, you connect that line there. Okay, next, we need to, before we get the other ear, we need to lightly, just quickly draw a curve on the top of his head. And maybe we should go ahead and give him the top details, like skin here, 3 fur lines, some skin over here, and connecting all the way there. Okay, next, we need to draw the other ear, which is a slightly similar process. So you start with this kind of S. So here's a point, a curve, and the inner ear. So we got all that. Now we are nearly done. We need to draw the back side of his head, which connects with a curve that goes all the way down right here, and it goes here. We need to darken this line right here. And then, last but not least, we need to put some fur lines right here. And then right here, you can put something, it's kind of an oval shape right there. And then then back here, you can draw one more little fur detail that goes like this. And there you go. You have your very own drawing of the beast. I hope you all had fun. Please be sure to check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.